Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the New England Patriots and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance at a tune-up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field until September rolls around again. And for some, frankly,
Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. To return this, Marcus Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Kate, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
And the Patriots first down.
It's Henderson on the give. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Patriots will have a first down.
New England.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Going play action, May. Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
27 more yards. That's another Patriots first down. First and goal, New England.
The ball is out and they lost it. Picked up by the Jaguars. He's at midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the turnover into a lead. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
Patriots nothing.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. Drive starts with an option, right side. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Caught by his back. Gibson. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
Patriots, first down.
May on 1st and 10. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing again. It's May. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Nickel look by the Jaguars here. 3rd down.
5 yards on the play.
To the air yet again. May. Escapes the pocket. And May's going to have the first down as he slides to a halt.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down. A gain of 9 yards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Finds his fullback. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
May now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Here comes their offense to begin this series, and leading them to the field, as always, is the QB.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminding yourself and your huddle.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense down behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. This is Cox. That's Walker. 30. 10. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 13-0 lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That gives him a mark of distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Carter on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Short pass, caught. this tight end. And he's tackled for a short gain. Second down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Made a throw it. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
And the Patriots first down.
And he's going to take it himself. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They'll come up on first and 10.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10.
Gibson here from the gun. Has a lane inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Patriots.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Patriots 7.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Returnable from the 1. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Complete right side to Washington. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
This is Walker on second. Kicks away from 1. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
The 40-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. That's going to be caught by Washington. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made at the 45.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Scooped up by the Patriots. And New England will return it for the touchdown. The Patriots cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Borregales tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots tie things up at 14. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
Here's a screen now for Walker. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Third down. Pat's going with a few extra defensive backs this time.
Brings up third.
They'll throw. Third and long. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. They've got first down here from the 36. They give now to Henderson. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. And it's a gain of 12 on that one.
A gain of 12
And that's a New England first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down. A gain of 12.
From the red zone now.
And a Patriot first
He
down.
brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's another Patriots first down.
To throw, here's May. And they take this in for the score. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. Drake made the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's dropped underneath. Walker able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And the gun on this third down. Lawrence. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
For a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Walker on first down. And he has this down to the 34. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 34.
Lawrence in the pistol. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Handoff to Walker from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
Now Lawrence. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They go play action. Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up second down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
It's a pickup of 13. Leads to third down and 3.
Third down from the gun. Making touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up fourth down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-T-B. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
First down, New England.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Sticking with Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Jags loading up the secondary on this third down. They've got 6 DBs out there. Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete. Now Henry, and it's out. Jags pick it up. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
That's a game of 3. It's third and 7.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage. That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. Now it's Lawrence. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3.
24. Patriots 21.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots back on offense late in the first half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. First down throw for May. Throwing the out route complete. And first down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. He brushed him off with ease. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's May on 1st and 10. Oh, finds his running back, Henderson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. To the air yet again, May. Caught by the rookie out of count. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. May on 1st and 10. Now he takes it, and he slides down. We'll see what the business is with this penalty flag. This could be coming back.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Throwing again, it's May. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Jordan Lewis on the coverage.
Here's May again. Well, it would have been a big completion block if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Coverage by Jerry and John.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Returning it from the 4. Escapes the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Lawrence throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Completes it to his back. LeQuint Allen. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
On third and 2, here's Lawrence. That's caught for the first. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. They're in a close game. They needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game.
31, Patriots 21.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Carter on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. May now from the gun. Deep in trouble now and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's third and long. Here he goes, third and long. Connecting on the slant. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
For the Patriots.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And he's in position to lead the NFL in passing touchdowns this season. First and 10 from the 32. Drive begins with a Walker run. And it looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second down, Walker's going to get it again. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. The New England offense running out now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
That's good for a Patriots. First down.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game, as their latest brings up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Here's made in the air. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and keeps the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Lawrence working from the gun. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's a gain of 4.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They go play action. Lawrence. On him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Now Lawrence. There's a screen now for Walker. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Little knocks it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
On the return, here's Jones. He dodged the tackle. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Putting a receiver in motion. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard.
Quick throw completed by May. He skips forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Jags expecting pass, going dime on this 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. And it is incomplete. We're big on the final play of our 3rd quarter, but nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. On the draw, it's Walker. Now the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. A nice run here past the 35. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars first down.
Handoff running left, Walker. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. He's dropping. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Patriots into the dime, 3rd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
The Jaguars into punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Henderson on 1st and 10. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. About set, this is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. That's dropped underneath, Walker. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. This is Allen on the give. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Jaguars. 1st down.
He's got it on the bootleg. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
From the contact. It's now 2nd and 10.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. They work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Lawrence in the pistol. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Patriots and Travion Henderson back out there for their next series. And what we saw in the first half wasn't an anomaly, partner. They've kept throwing it to him as we work throughout the rest of this game, and the results have been just as good. On 1st down, they'll start with Gibson. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
On the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Lofts it deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st down. It's a gain of 48 yards. 1st down, Patriots.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing is May. He finds his running back, Henderson. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
They now on third down. Setting up the screen with Henderson. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots now within one score in the fourth.
Touchdown, Patriots.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots get it back to within 6.
34. Patriots 28.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. At the 28.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
At the 46-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Staying with Walker. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Lawrence here running the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars up by 6.
44-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design one for Lawrence. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They give up the gut to Walker. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. And drawn up here for Lawrence. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. The kick is off the mark, no good. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.